What's up, everybody? Break number 1051 BD. This is a case of Leaf Sports Heroes. 10 boxes in the break. Let's get into it. If you guys do skunk, and that is unfortunate, we hate when people skunk, we will send you some in the mail. We do not refund your spots. We do not refund your shipping. We will send you something in the mail. All right, there we go. 10 boxes. Box number 1. 3 autos per box. Good luck to everybody. Alright guys, here we go. Good luck. eBay zooming you in. There we go. Let's put that there. Here we go. Card number 1. Jim Covert. Jim Covert or Covert for the Bears. 7 out of 7. 7 out of 7. That is going to the Jim Covert spot. 7 out of 7. Wow, that is awesome. And she was a goat. Loud and clear. Hope Solo scribing on her auto there for the she was an awesome USA goaltender. 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3. That's sick. And our third card goes to one of the greatest wrestlers as far as showman, Goldberg, Bill Goldberg on the grit. That one is numbered 4 out of 6. 4 out of 6 on the Bill Goldberg. Box number 2. Next up, Kayla Harrison. Kayla Harrison on the ice. That is a 1 of 1. Kayla Harrison. UFC. Daryl Strawberry on the auto. Daryl Strawberry. 1 out of 5. And our last one is grit, and that is Drew Brees. Drew Brees on the grit. That is 1 out of 6. 1 out of 6, Drew Brees. Box number 3. Jose Canseco on the loud and clear. Jose Canseco, 2 out of 9. One of the Bash brothers. Nice hit. Next up, Cam Coleman, a hero in the making. Cam Coleman, 7 out of 7. 7 out of 7. And Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer, a hero in the making. 4 out of 6. 4 out of 6, Cameron Boozer. Box number 4. There's James Worthy. James Worthy on the die cut Toast of the Town. Toast of the Town, 3 out of 6. That's a sick card. That is really cool. A hero in the making. That's Tristan Keys. Tristan Keys. And that is 4 out of 6. And here we go. Should be a Hall of Famer real soon. Loud and clear, Peyton Manning. Is he in the Hall of Fame already? Or is he still waiting? 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2, Peyton Manning, loud and clear. I can't remember what year he retired. I know they gotta wait. I know Eli got turned down. Alright, box number 5. One of the greatest fullbacks of all time, Mike Alstott. Mike Alstott, 1 out of 6. Oh, this is cool. On the grit, that is the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. This one is a 1 of 1. 1 of 1, Ted DiBiase. And on the Toast of the Town, how about AI, Allen Iverson, Toast of the Town. And that is a 1 of 1 also, folks. 1 of 1, Allen Iverson. Congrats to the Allen Iverson spot. Box number 6. We got a Toast of the Town of Slammin' Sammy Sosa. Slammin' Sammy Sosa, 1 of 1. Another 1 of 1. On the green, Big Daddy John Daly. John Daly, 5 out of 7. Oh, that's a nice one. Purple, Barry Sanders. 2 out of 8. Barry Sanders on the purple auto. Box 7. Come on out. There we go. Thank you. Box number 7. On the heroic moments, 1989 Finals MVP, Joe Dumars. Joe Dumars, 6 out of 6. 6 out of 6. Hero in the making. There's Kate Harpering. Kate Harpering. And that is a 1 of 1 Kate Harpering. Hero in the making. Nice hit. And we have a randomizer. This is Mike Vrabel and Teddy Bruschi. And this is a 1 of 1 dual auto. 1 of 1 dual auto. We will randomize that. I do have the randomizer already set up, just in case. Final 3 boxes. We'll random that to those 2 spots. Box number 8. Box number 8. All right. Purple auto of Patrick Peterson. Patrick Peterson on this one. That is 4 out of 8. Marab. Marab on the auto. 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2. And we got a second randomizer. This is going to be Mike Schmidt and George Brett. And that again is a 1 of 1. 1 of 1. Mike Schmidt, George Brett on the dual auto. Box number 9. To the Wayne Chrebet spot. Wayne Chrebet. That is 6 out of 6. Sid Bream. Sid Bream. Scribing it, looks like God 220, I believe. And that is a 1 of 1 Sid Bream. And we got a third random. This one is going to be Walter Frazier, Reggie Jackson, and LT. That is going to be randomed, and that is a 1 of 1 also. That is going to be a triple random. And our last box. Box number 10. Getting the keyboard ready to get the random ready for you guys. All right. Box number 10. All right, box number 10. Here we go. First up, that is Heroic Moments, the 2000 MVP. That is Marshall Faulk. And that is a 1 of 1 Marshall Faulk. Hero in the Making. That is Wonderful Champ Mons the 4th. Wonderful Champ Mons, 8 out of 8. And our last card, loud and clear, and he is definitely loud and clear. That is Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. All right, give me 2 minutes to set up the randomizer. If you did not hit in the break and skunked and you're not in the randomizer, I'm sorry, guys. We will, again, put something in. We will send you something, so we appreciate you all for being here. Let's get these 3 set up so the camera can see them. There we go. All right. Give me 2 minutes to type in the names. All right. I'm going to turn on the randomizer on eBay. All right, we should be on eBay on the randomizer. I mean on YouTube, on eBay, you guys had to come with me. Here we go. Random.org, gotta be 5 or higher on the dice. We get, sorry. Yep, 5 or higher is what I said. 5. Usually you say 4 or higher, but hey, my brain ain't working today. All right, we got Mike Vrabel and Teddy Bruschi 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. 5 times. Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel getting that one. All right, we got Mike Schmidt and George Brett. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. 5 times. Mike Schmidt getting that one. This one, Walt Frazier, Reggie Jackson, and Lawrence Taylor. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last time 5. 5 times right there, and it's going to Lawrence Taylor, LT, getting that one. All right, gonna go back over here. Put YouTube back on over here. There we go. All right, we should be back on for YouTube. Excellent. And now it's going to be a recap time. Recap. Here we go. I hit the camera a little. Zoom in a little. All right, so our 3 randoms, we had Mike Vrabel and Teddy Bruschi went to Mike Vrabel. Mike Schmidt and George Brett. That one went to Mike Schmidt, right? Yep, Mike Schmidt. And Walt Frazier, Reggie Jackson, and Lawrence Taylor went to the Lawrence Taylor spot. Those are all 1 of 1s. Alright, here we go with our recap. We have Jose Canseco. These are to 8. To 9. 2 out of 9. To 8, we have a Wonderful Champ Mons, Patrick Peterson, and Barry Sanders. Sorry. I had to reset up. Okay. To 7, we have John Daly, Cam Coleman, and Jim Covert. To 6, Wayne Kribet, Joe Dumars, Mike Allstott, Tristan Keys, James Worthy, Cameron Boozer, Drew Brees, and Goldberg. Alright, to 5, Darryl Strawberry. To 4, that's Conor McGregor. To 3, Hope Solo. To 2, Marab. And I'm not gonna even try and say his last name. And Peyton Manning, 1 of 2. And our 1 of 1s, we have Marshall Faulk, Sid Bream, Kate Harpering, Sammy Sosa, A.I. Allen Iverson, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. And our last card of the break on the recap is Kayla Harrison, 1 of 1. There you go, guys. There's your break. Appreciate you all for being here. Hope to see you again next time. Have a great evening, and we'll talk to you later. Peace!